What's happening, everyone? Welcome back and thank you for stopping in. Today we have an exciting one to do for you. This is 4 budget knives that have incredible action. First, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you here. We cover knife content, EDC content, gear reviews, survival and preparedness type videos. I cover a little bit of everything because I love a little bit of everything. Give the video a thumbs up before you head out and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns or any type of comment. It is certainly welcome here. I love hearing from you guys. So let's jump right into this guy. First up, we have the Artisan Cutlery SIRIUS. This knife is seriously good, guys. This is coming in right around $70. You get a DLC coated blade, and it's coming in ARRPM 9, which is Artisan Cutlery. It's their proprietary steel. It is very well done, guys, and I have had at least a dozen knives in ARPM 9, and it is done very, very well. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. The corrosion resistance is great. The edge holds up very well. It seems to be a pretty tough steel. Very well done from Artisan. I highly recommend any knife in ARPM 9. CJRB, their sister company, their more budget-ended sister company, they also do ARPM 9, and it's the same thing. Very, very well done, guys. I would pick this all day, every day, 10 out of 10 over D2 and some of the other 9CR and under 10CR. I would pick the ARPM 9 all day long. So why is this so good, you ask? Well, not only are the materials great, but the action is phenomenal. It'll drop to your nail, and then it has a nice hydraulic close. It is a liner lock on ceramic ball bearings with a ceramic detent ball. You do have a single thumb stud, and then you also have a front flipper that is done very, very well, especially for front flipping. Easy to do the reach around, easy to do the rollover, easy to do the thumb front flip. It is a very, very good knife, guys. And on the opening, it just feels very good. The sounds are very good. The G10 is finished very, very well. You have this like micro milling almost in the G10, and it really pops. This knife, when it first came out and I saw it, this really caught my eye. It's all blacked out, and then you have that awesome looking, it's like almost like a copper pivot collar, and that's the only pop of color you have on this knife, and I think it is very well done. Other than that Artisan symbol, which I give Artisan props. If you have to do something on the blade, that is how I would prefer you to do it. Nice and minimal, close to the scale. That is great. I hate when they do it right in the center of the blade, real big. I just can't stand that. So to finish this guy off, I believe it is coming with yes, that is a titanium pocket clip, guys. Very good. For $70 right now, this is hard to beat. If you like thumb stud, front flipper knives, drop point blade, this is definitely one to check out. And if you are into fidgeting, this is definitely one to take a look at. Very, very well done from Artisan. That is the SIRIUS. Next up, the Kuby Duroc. This knife is awesome. This comes from our buddy Colin Mason Pierre. KUBEY is the one who manufactures the knife. So right now you can pick this knife up for $48. Now, it does come in D2, yes, but you're getting a coated D2 sheep's foot blade. You have multiple ways of deployment with that flipper tab, that nicely done hole. You can reverse flick it all day long, thumb flick it all day long. And then the flipper tab is great for push button, light switching. This is a great knife for $48, and they have a plethora of different colors you can get. I'm pretty partial to this red with the black and the black hardware, black pocket clip, black blade. I think this for $48 is an awesome little package. Like I said, you do have the red G10. Very well finished from KUBEY. You do get a standard steel pocket clip, but it is very well done. It does angle straight once it comes up, which is fine with me. You do not feel it in the hand. Especially, I hate when companies leave the pocket clip going straight up in the air. Just angle it over or keep it straight. That is well done from Colin and KUBEY. Very minimal hardware. You do have 2 holes for a reversible pocket clip there, but you only have 2 screws, 2 body screws, and then you have the pivot and 2 body screws on this side. It looks very clean. Now, this is not a big knife. It's more on the medium size, but what really makes this knife great is the hydraulic action you get for $48, guys. It is ridiculous. There's no aftermarket bearings in here. Everything is locked up nice and tight. You unlock it, let that flipper tab hit your finger, and it just one smooth little action movement, and this thing is closing. If you let the flipper tab miss your thumb, it will drop all the way down to your fingernail, and then you can just give it a nice little pop and it will close. It's so well done for $48. KUBEY just kills it on these budget-ended knives. The materials, I wish this was 14C, but we can't have everything, and for 48 bucks, it's great. You know, I would pay 60 bucks for this. If you could give me 14C, this would be even better, but very well done. I love this knife. We do have a comprehensive overview coming of this and the other 2 that are on this video as well. Third up, the Kaiser Tacktouser K. This thing is worth its weight in gold. The design is awesome. The handle is awesome. You have this awesome sheep's foot blade. This knife is, for the price, this knife is a 10 out of 10, pretty much. It's hard to beat. So as of right now, this knife is coming in at $69, guys. That is hard to beat. This is a full-size knife. It's coming in 154 cm. I don't know if I'll be able to show it or not. It is right there below the thumb stud. You can kind of see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? No. But this is one knife where Kaiser actually did what I really want all companies to do, and that is to put their logo, their emblem, the lettering, put it right next to the scale, small. I don't understand why they don't do that more often. You know, here they have it at the top closer to the scale, but typically Kaiser will put it right in the middle of the blade. Now theirs is very minimal, which I appreciate, but like KUBEY you have it right there in the middle of the blade. Just get rid of the Kuby and move the emblem up here, and this would look so much better. I just wish they would do that. And Kaiser does it here, and it looks great. If it were me, I would move all this stuff to the back. But that's just me. You do have the 154 cm. This is like a sheep's foot cleaver blade. Perfect for in the kitchen, cutting up vegetables. Not only that, but it's amazing as an EDC as well. It fits in the hand perfectly. You can choke up for an index cut, which is my favorite grip and my favorite way to do any type of cutting. If it allows, that is how I will cut. You do have dual thumb studs for the deployment method, and I will tell you guys, this is for the money. This is probably the best action period that you can get on a folder knife for $70 and under, especially in this budget range. I was gonna say under 100. This might be the best. It's close. It's very, very good. You do have multi-row bearings in there, which is why you will see I'm holding this knife straight up, and it will fall right down. No question, no problem. The blade is nice and tight. You do have rich light scales. They are blue, and you do have this like milling throughout, and it just looks very good. For the price, $154, rich light, the finish work, the action with the bearings and the ceramic detent ball. You get a nice deep carry clip. Very minimal hardware, just like on the Kuby Duroc. You got 2 body screws there, and then you have 2 body screws in the pivot, and then you also have your clip screws on the back there, but very minimal. This has some of the best action out of the box for a budget knife, no question. And if you even are angled a little bit over, it's gonna close every single time. If you can get your thumb out of the way in time, it's gonna just close all the way, no question. Even if you can't get your thumb out of the way, it's closing. It is so well done. If you have not experienced a TOWSER K or a TOWSER S, they have a few variations at this point. This used to be the only one, but now they have a couple different blade shapes and models. If you have not experienced one of these, you're getting a crazy, crazy good value here for the money. The materials, the craftsmanship of this knife, very, very well done. And anyone who has a TOWSER K will say down in the comments that they agree with everything that I just said. Okay, now this is last up. The MIGURON knives, VELONA. Now guys, right now you can get this knife for $49. And that is an insane, insane deal. We'll go over the specs real quick. You are getting 14C, 28N on this massive blade. 3 3/4 inch drop point blade. You're getting G10. That is very well finished. Everything's rounded off nice. Now this is a work knife, guys. This is an EDC knife, a work knife, a tactical knife. No matter what way you want to slice it, this knife can do everything that you want it to do. It's coated, so you have even more corrosion resistance. You do have this like brass pivot collar, which I really appreciate there on the tooled side. And then on the front, you have Miguron's emblem. No branding on the blade. Props to MIGURON. I can't stand that. You guys know that. And then you do have, that is a titanium pocket clip. The only thing you're getting magnetized there is your screws. but if you, I heard somebody saying their magnet was attracted to it. Well, they was probably hitting the screws, but this is a titanium pocket clip. And guys, $49. That is insane for this knife. It is huge. I mean, it's not too big, but if you have large or extra large hands, this is going to be perfect for you. Nice drop point blade. You do have a fuller that runs the whole length of the blade on both sides, and it is usable. You can flick it from almost anywhere on this knife. It is perfect. The reverse flick up top, down at the bottom down there, it doesn't matter. It's gonna fly out of there. You can thumb flick it open there at the top. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Very, very nice. And then you have this awesome little flipper tab back here. Push button is awesome. Look at that. Just flies right out. The light switch, give it even more gas, and it's flying out. And then on to the final readout. Look at this action, guys. Now, some of that is due to the heft of the blade, but guys, this has some of the best action on a knife under $60, period. This and the TOWSER K both are just ridiculous. And it's a nice hydraulic close. The detent wants to pull that blade. Look at that. The detent wants to pull that blade down, and it's awesome. This is one of the best values on the knife market, period. Titanium clip, 14C, 28N. Yeah, G10 scales, but, you know, for $50, this is an incredible, incredible deal. All right, guys, that will do it for me for this one. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you made it through the whole video and you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you. Otherwise, have a good night. Have a safe night. And I will catch you guys later.